I miss you. Sorry, I'm such a dork. Oh, Lord forbid I'm completely insane. uh, Hello, ladies and gentlemen, germs, germettes, basically anybody who's clicking onto this video because they're bored as hell. First half of this video is basically just me kind of gonna talk to not just to us, but also to the people who are kind of occasionally click onto to this video, to this channel, especially. There's also going to be a latter half that's also kind of more directed to the all of us again. I do apologize, but they are technically two separate topics. First topic today is actually kind of me explaining what I've been hinting at. I've been talking about how there's going to be a couple cool things popping off on this channel. Uh, well, the first one was supposed to have already done popped off like months ago. I can't emphasize the word months ago hard enough. This was supposed to have popped off so long ago to a point of being comedy that it still hasn't happened yet. Now, supposedly, it'll happen the 17th. It'll start to happen on the 17th. Supposedly. I'm not entirely sure of that because I never see nobody working. But 17th, my internet is supposed to finally be getting replaced, if not be replaced by then. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. But basically, this new internet provider was supposed to have already been brought in, set up, good to go months ago. Quite a few months ago. And they still aren't set up yet. Like I said, supposedly the 17th, because they said the middle of September is when it should be done. Well, they said that about October. They've said that about at least 3 other months, from my knowledge, okay? They've said that about 3 different months so far, and here we are on the 4th month. Oh, dear God. Uh, so, yeah, clearly that hasn't gone super spectacularly so far. Um, when it comes down to it, uh, what was supposed to have been popped off and is hopefully about to pop off is a certain idiot is going to start uh, developing by himself AAA games. God, this is probably going to blow up in my face. Basically, I've been working on this project for by myself, mind you, as best I can for about 14 years now. Goddamn, that's a lot. Granted, the big sucky part is my internet provider, Spectrum, has been so unreliable, so much of a joke, to the point of where really I haven't been able to make any real progress in making a video game at all. In fact, they've been so bad that the only way I could have even started to learn coding to start working on the project slowly is I'd have to save and halt my work every single time, multiple times in a single day. I would have had to have saved my project and stopped my project 3 times every single day minimum. That's how unreliable they've been. So I thought, well, I'm getting a new provider that's supposedly not going to be an unreliable, overcharging sack of crap, and hopefully be actually something worth a damn, or at least worth its cost, at the minimum. So here I am. Still haven't gotten any digital or coding work. I've done plenty of stuff I can do, stuff that I can just do either with my phone or with a pencil and paper. So I've done tons of concept art, pencil and paper wise. I've designed some specific mechanics. I've also plotted the game's overall story arc. I've been working on its story. I've I've touched up and rewritten certain plot points over and over again. I have touched up my grammar so many times I've lost count. I have plotted each of the characters that are going to be fully voiced through the whole way. That's a lot of characters because I'm going to need at least 25 voice actors. Yikes. Yeah. So that's a lot. And especially when you consider the fact that I eventually have to start doing the other parts of the writing bit, which that's going to take forever because each character has roughly 5,000 lines of dialogue that I'll have to write out. That's going to be fun. So there's tons of work still needing to be going, obviously, and this whole unreliable internet provider I have right now has only made this part take so much longer. So, like I said, I've been waiting for my new internet provider to kind of walk in, pimp slap Spectrum, and say, this is how you do, as they could, and how pretty much anyone, including dial up, could. Yikes. I almost missed dial up internet because of Spectrum. That is so pathetic and sad. And that also states how unreliable they've been. Uh, so, yeah, that was the thing that was the first big thing that was supposed to have popped off on this channel. It was supposed to have been me kind of talking, kind of showcasing to y'all who are on this channel the game I'm working on, trying to, talking a little bit about it, what parts and bits I can, kind of showcasing me in the development process was the goal. So odds are, if they're actually truly and they finally have everything in place, started up, get going, new internet providers ready to go on the 17th, all right, then I'll kind of start finally doing the other shit, the stuff that involves the us, kind of showcasing these things. If not, though, if they are not set up on the 17th, I proceed to crack jokes for the next 3 or 4 months, I'd say. Giving myself crap, and even more, giving them crap. But yeah, that's the first thing. But it was also a thing that should have already happened. It was supposed to have happened damn near almost 2 years back, I think. Hold on, let me redo my maths. A year ago, almost. Ouch. So yeah, about a year back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A year back is when this was supposed to have popped off, roughly. Hell, I even do some checking. Oh, something from my girl. Sorry, got distracted for a second. My bad. My bad. No, that's alarm. And let's just say a year back. So yeah, about a year back. Ouch. Now the second thing. Um, those of you who have kind of interacted with me a while ago, you probably already knew this. I want to dabble into that live stream. I want to dip my toe in that sucker. Here's the catch, though. There are a couple of games I was so sure I was going to do it for, because concept wise and just from what I had heard from word of mouth, these games sounded really up my alley. Then I play them and I find out, oh god, I don't want to stream this. I don't even want to be playing it now. That's my whole problem, is that each time I think I found the right game that, like, cool, this is the one I want to stream. Then I find out, dear god, no. Just no. Hell no. Like, that happened with Kingdom Come Deliverance. That happened with what should have been an easy knockout to get me to live stream, because I loved the hell out of Saints Row 3, 4. I watched 2 and 1 to death. I've watched too many channels play those 2 games. And yet, here I am. And so, Saints Row's got, especially since, uh, if you watch the review, you know that I absolutely hated that and came out of it depressed in every way. I thought maybe Room Factory 5. That game sucked too and had tons of problems. Give me a break. So here we are. Now, the thing is, Digimon Survive is something I am willing to live stream, and I could have fun with it so long as I put certain restrictions. Like, during my New Game Plus, don't use really any of the Digimon who have already beaten the game once over, outside of maybe Agumon. I guess I can give myself that, but yeah. Uh, keep my gear usage to a minimum, stuff like that. If I add these extra weights and challenges and all this other restrictions, I can make it fun for me. But my real fun isn't going to be in gameplay, no matter what I do, because gameplay is just that meh. Where I can actually really have fun is actually experiencing the story for the most part, especially the ending run where you have the last couple chapters. That's where I can really start to have the real fun, and where I can insert madness, chaos, insanity, even perversion. Yes, you can insert perversion into Digimon, especially if you have talents for perversion, like me. So basically, I can make it so that there's fun for me, but I need to know that it would be something that y'all would be interested in. Otherwise, I can't really pull a trigger on that idea. And due to the simple fact that really I've only heard one or two who are interested, I'm going to expand how long until I finally either pull the trigger or just holster that gun right then and there. It's largely going to depend on you people. I mean, largely. I cannot emphasize that hard enough. Right now, we have two people interested. And if I see at least, at the minimum of like three more people who are interested in this idea, I'll pull that trigger right then and there. We live stream Digimon Survive, and we will do it ASAP. No, really. We will do it ASAP. But it has to be more than just two people, you know? I don't need tons. I don't need all 22 years, all right, to say that you're interested necessarily. But I do need to know that it's at least of some interest to at least five of y'all. If it ain't interest even five of you, then what? What's the incentive for those two people to stick around when they only have the me to talk to? And let's be frank here. Outside of perversion and mental insanity, there's not much fun in interacting with me. There really isn't. No, not really, no. Well, then where does that fall to? Well, that falls to the other people who show up to kind of interact with each other then. For whenever I either fall off or when I have to fall off and go to the bathroom or whatever have you. It kind of then becomes about the y'all communicating that keeps y'all around, you know? Now, like I said, at least five, there's at least enough people then to interact with. Would four work? Sure. But I mean, out of that fourth person better show a lot of like, hell yeah, boy! Let's do this! They better start losing their damn minds. Otherwise, it's hard to convince myself really that it's all that fun when what interest is there is nah, and then the other interest is, well, Smab. But let's be real, Smab's too damn supportive at times. Smab would probably pat me on the back, say good, get going, even though everybody left, including Smab. I don't mean to be mean to Smab if that's what anybody's thinking. No, that's not it. I'm just thinking that Smab was really supportive, so I could totally see Smab saying, you did great, there was nothing wrong with that, and as crickets are playing in the background or some shit. I could totally see that happening, which would be funny, but yeah. If I dabble into the stream, I want to make sure that whatever game I do is at least somewhat interesting to more than just two people. I'd like it to idealistically be four or even five, better yet, who are kind of interested, because then I can start like I can feel like I'm okay. There's at least when I effing up and I can't keep y'all interested, at least then the rest of y'all can keep each other interested. That's at least something to cover my ass. Especially since I'm not interesting or funny. I'm just pervy and batshit, and that's it. So I definitely need to have a safety net. Oh Lord. Oh. Like I said, I do want to dabble in this, but I want to make sure that when I do dabble into it, it's at least something y'all are going to be able to either find interesting or maybe get some laughs out of or at or whatever have you. Because let's be real, even making fun of my mug eventually gets boring because it's too easy. Um, I have no clue how long this video is already. It's probably already, oh my damn, that's longer than I wanted. Yeah, we're already at 15 minutes, and I don't even think there's really anything I can truly chop or cut down really much at all. So crap. This video is definitely going to be a good bit longer than I wanted. I'm going to call it here. I do hope you all do write down comments. Just type out survive question mark. That'll let me know that you're interested in it, that you're at least curious, that you at least want to see it. Hopefully, maybe, like I said, this will be the time where finally since we already have two who are interested, maybe this is the moment where two other people arise and say survive question mark. Or say more than that if you want. But at least need survive. If you're gonna make it longer than just survive question mark, please do make sure you emphasize that you want a live stream or you think that'd be funny or something. Outside of that, I hope y'all do write down comments if you guys want to see it, because right now we only have two, and to be honest with you, in order for me to consider doing it, especially since, like I said, it's going to be up to you guys interacting with each other to kind of keep y'all interested and invested when I have to go off to the bathroom at some moment, because I will probably at some moment. I hope you all find this video interesting, maybe you got something out of it. Maybe y'all managed to crack some jokes at my stupid face or my voice. The two easiest things to make fun of when it comes to me. Or maybe you're making fun of the background of how I haven't fully cleaned up since getting back here. Still. I hope you all have a good day, good night, good evening. Hope y'all are chill, relaxing, doing something fun. Maybe making fun of me, since that's such an easy thing to do. And I hope to see you all next time. I hope that maybe you're at least intrigued by me developing a AAA game, even though I'm by myself and don't have much of a budget. And by much of a budget, I mean $0. Yeah. Hope y'all are interested. I hope y'all are interested by these two things that are both should have popped off by now. I will see you all next time. See ya.